know she don't like me. Say I'm getting money, I might be. I don't care if you don't like me, cause I
love and hip hop. Yeah, I've been gone for a minute. If you watch my previous videos, you kind of know I'm going through some stuff, but I'm like, let me go on and get out my little funk or whatever. Anyhow, let's go on and get right on started. So Dime Tierra and DJ Look Like Jazzy Faye, they all talking whatever. I guess Tierra feeling the DJ guy or whatever, but they end up talking about a daddy day. So all the guys are having a daddy day, and he is trying to convince her to take the baby. Now, Scrap son. Now, mind you, this friend that she likes, he knows both Tierra and Scrap or whatever. But yeah, so I don't even understand how they call themselves trying to whatever, but it is what it is. We get to K Michelle house, Jocelyn over there. Was Jocelyn show out. The goddamn butler, she gonna tell him to give her a motherfucking massage. I say, Jocelyn, no, she is something else. But okay, Jocelyn. And of course they get to talking about that. Kay talking about the listening party that and she was saying who she invited. And she said, yeah, I got some seat fillers like Bambi. Like, damn, Kay, that's how you really feel? Like, really? But okay, girl. And then she said some music people, and she said D. Smith and Betty Idle. When she said that, her makeup artist Japan was like, I know them. And he was telling her how they kind of played him on a song or whatever. They had a disagreement, and they gave his song to somebody else. So that was that. So then they meet up at Press. What's the girl name? Ariane and D. Smith. They get to talking about you know what, let me backtrack. Daddy day. So Tierra was saying she wasn't gonna bring him or whatever. So all the guys there, Jock there with 5 of 8 of his kids. And so Scrap looking all sad and shit because Tierra ain't came. And I'm getting mad at the motherfucker like she petty as hell. Shit, I don't give a fuck. My baby daddy, like, as long as he not gonna put my baby in danger, and I know that, then go on, come on and get her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tommy wasn't gonna be there, and Granny wasn't gonna be there because it was Daddy Day. So, but he was looking sad, and sure enough, she comes skipping down the hall, bring the baby, he happy. So then we go to Press. Like I was saying, D. Smith and Ariane was there. They mentioned the party because D. Smith said she needed something to wear. And Ariane know D. Smith, so she told her to come to Press. So, of course, when they said K. Michelle, whatever, Rashida ass started throwing motherfucking shade. Do you know her? And all this and all that. She tried to throw a candle at me, but, you know, it just slid right off. And woo, woo, woo. And Ariane low-key co-signing. But then when she got in the confessional, she was like, they always talking about Kay, but if you give other people a second chance, why can't you give her a second chance? So, yeah, we're going to see how that goes. Then, Scrappy and Young Jock ass, they done got put out their motherfucking house. So, Jock, Scrappy, and DJ Look Like Jazzy Faye. What is his name? Nicky? DJ somebody. But he just reminded me of DJ Jazzy Faye. Anyhow, Scrappy said he put his house up for sale, but nobody bought it, so that's where he going. He don't know what Jock gonna do. Type of thing or whatever. So they think they hear gunshots. If y'all would have seen how spooked these niggas was, I was cracking up, old scary asses or whatever. But in the midst of that, the DJ tell them, you know what I'm saying, his girl Amber cutting up, but he feeling Tierra, and they like, what? Now how you gonna, what Tierra? So they already like he bogus as hell, whatever. So he like, well, she got 4 baby daddies. So if I gotta explain something to Scrap, then I gotta explain to the rest of them. I said, well, goddamn, okay, whatever. I guess that makes sense, but not really. But whatever. He going to jail anyway, so I guess just fuck it. So Scrap go to see the lawyer, and he realized that taking the plea was not the right thing to do because it carries from 5 years to something. So the attorney lady says she gonna she talked to the prosecutor because the judge can't change nothing, only the prosecutor. So the prosecutor said he was going to give him the minimum, I want to say. So yeah, and That's the 5 years. And what got me about that part was basically how Scrap was saying, like, we carry all that time, but that's more than some of these rapists and shit that be out here. And that kind of hit home for the simple fact, yeah, that's how it be. And it's fucked up, especially for fucking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have been in similar situation, and yeah, 6 years for 2 pounds of weed. But you know, right is right, wrong is wrong, and when you play with them people, you gotta play by their motherfucking rules when they catch your ass or whatever. So, yeah, but I kind of felt bad, but I was just like, oh, well, hell. Because he like, well, you ain't telling them about me being a good father. Shit, they don't give a fuck. It ain't they motherfucking kids. But, yeah. Dime and Scrappy had his fake ass meet up at the gym or somewhere or whatever, and she explains to him the situation, but I ain't like how she explained the shit. She explained the shit like she was just, you know, talking, and Bambi kicked it off with her. No, bitch, you was fucking with Bambi now, Dan. I usually ride with you, but that shit right there, I didn't like that. Don't act like Bambi kicked it off. You didn't even have to tell her shit about Scrappy. It don't matter who she was in the club with. That was not your place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was fucking with her. So, whatever. They got fake ass chemistry, and he like, if you do 5 push-ups, I'll take you on a date. Of course, her ass did the shit, so I guess they going on a fucking date. Blah. So, Scrappy meet up with Granny Sap, Tommy, Move Bitch Gun, and he tells them about the 5 years or whatever. So, you know, they want him to fight, but he like, sometimes you gotta throw in the towel or whatever. And then all of a sudden, motherfucking Tommy Crybaby Guns popped out with all that crime, talking about they been beefing and now they about to be apart and all that shit. So of course Scrap hits Granny with the whole, oh yeah, Stevie was there too, with the whole, you need to meet with Tierra since I'm leaving. Of course she was saying why she didn't want to, but of course my bad, but of course she finally agreed to or whatever. So I'm quite sure that's what is about to come up. Scrappy, Kurt, Jock, them, they go to the damn strip club. So they chit-chatting, whatever, however that may go. And the stripper is like giving Jock the eye and telling him to come here. Come to find out, that is DJ Jazzy Faye, Nix, whatever the fuck, dude. That's his girl Amber that he was talking about. And so he act like he wasn't paying no attention, talking about bro code and all of that shit. But yeah, Scrappy ran about Bambi, but we all know the outcome of that, so there's no need to waste time talking about it. She give Jock the lap dance all up on them, whatever. So the time has arrived for K. Michelle's listening party. Yeah, I did a review on that album. I actually like it. I really, really like it. And strangely enough, my favorite song is the little country song that she did. But get to the damn party. She asks where everybody at. Arian say Dime Piece ripped up all the invitations and all of that shit. And so Kay was like, well, you know, if I was them, I would hate me too. Arian wasn't really feeling the shit, because she was like, well, they not broke. I mean, they not in poverty or whatever. But Arian, how she do the shit, she say just enough so Mimi not won't get mad, but not enough to piss K. Michelle off. Like, I see where she's at with this little shit. But go on, make sure you get to come on next season. That's my girl. I love me some Arian, so whatever. So, D. Smith walk in while K. Michelle telling everybody she got the record label or whatever with Atlantic. So she can sign people to Atlantic Records, I guess, like under an umbrella type of thing. Y'all know how that shit goes. So all of them. No, wait a minute. I had to look down on my notes. How about when Arian said she got her outfit from press, K. Michelle told her ass, don't wash that shit or else all them beads and shit gonna come the fuck off. I'm like, hey, oh. Anyhow, D. Smith and Betty Boop walk in or whatever while she was doing that speech. And once they get to sit down, Kay brings up the shit with Japan. What's that girl named D. Smith got all in her little feelings. She mad. She don't want to talk about the shit. And as Betty ass talking, you know how she is. K. Michelle told her ass, bitch, you need to go on Broadway. You're so animated. So they wasn't feeling that shit. They kind of, you know, old girl talking about she got a song on the radio, and Kay asked her which one, and she said Thug Cry with Rick Ross. And I'm like, well, I mean, Kay probably like, girl, boo, I got a song with him too. I think they got a couple of songs together, but it is what it is, or whatever. So they going backward and forth, and D Smith like, don't try it, talking to K. Michelle and shit. I'm like, but Kay didn't snap. She, you know, whatever. D gets on her confessional talking about she need to be on Broadway. K. Michelle need to be on Botched with that bootleg body or whatever the fuck. Now I must admit, K. Michelle was looking a little vampire-ish or whatever with the blue contacts, but now D Smith, baby, I'm tired of her and Betty Boop. They can get the fuck on because they irritate my motherfucking soul. And I'm not gonna front like I did not know of D Smith and I don't know the Thug Cry song, but bitch, y'all is not. Y'all stop. Mona, don't bring their ass back. I don't even want to fuck with them. But Kay, she got up or whatever and walked off. And then Bambi rolling in. So when Bambi, ooh, Jesus, the smacking my lips, y'all, I promise you it don't be on purpose. I'm sorry, because I know it agitates some people. Anyhow, when Bambi peep Betty Boop and D Smith, she says she feel like it's a setup or whatever. So she's like, I don't feel comfortable sitting with them. Woo, 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 womp, womp, womp. Arian like, why? And she was like, why would you bring me, you know what I'm saying, around them or whatever? And Arian said, I didn't know it was no beef. You a lie. She told you, D Smith told you how it was, you know, what was going on at press. So yeah, Arian, stop it. Anyhow, they taking shots at each other and shit. D Smith say Bambi not used to standing on 2 legs, she used to standing on 4. And Bambi say your ass used to be in Joanna Man. And then she say, I'm proud of you. I ain't mad. I'm proud of you. Ain't no beef. I'm proud. Both us trans women is out here getting it, or something along those lines, or whatever. So they're going backward and forth. Betty Boop all in her confessional, talking shit or whatever. She had the nerve to tell Bambi ass that her voice was irritating. Bitch, you're not the one to say anybody's voice is irritating, but okay, whatever. So Bambi like, you mad because my girl beat your ass or whatever. And it don't even really, all the rest of that shit don't mean shit because D Smith and Betty Boop was talking shit. But when Betty Boop and D Smith was getting ready to leave, D Smith, grab her because if she touch me, it's going to be a problem. And all this and all of that. But sliding her ass towards the motherfucking door. So whatever, girl. Bye. Bye. Bye, girl. Bye. 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 So, yeah. KK, oh yeah. And not only was they talking about hold her, these bitches talking about calling the police. I press charges, and I'm not for animal cruelty usually, but and all this weak ass bullshit. Anyhow, KK and TT Tiara, do they call her TT or am I getting her? Anyhow, they meet up or whatever, and Scrap tell them why they there. They talking and shit, and so KK asked what's the problem, and she was like, but you hate me or whatever, right? And Tiara was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, so that means you don't want me watching your son. So why are we here? So they get backward and forward. And what KK tell her ass? No, Tiara told KK something along the lines of, because KK like, why would you want to fight your son's grandmother? And she was like, I don't, but I know what you capable of. And KK was like, I'm glad you know. So Scrap gonna say TT was being childish, and she like, nah, you need to talk to your motherfucking mama. And so all of a sudden KK start inviting her ass, come across the table. She even got up and shit and put down the little dog and shit, slapping the table or whatever. And she was like, KK, I'll drag your ass. But I peep Scrap say, your ass won't do shit. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, they was going backward and forward, and basically Tierra said KK is not keeping her baby while Scrap in jail. So I guess both of them doing a 5-year sentence without the little baby. Anyhow, that was it. It was decent. The episode was decent, and next week looks like it's gonna be good because we're gonna see Scrap and Carly Red do whatever. Tommy gonna find the receipt, and then she gonna come at Stevie, and that's probably where the scenes came from, where Jocelyn and Tommy was getting into it, and then Jocelyn gonna bring up the baby or whatever. But that's it, y'all. Talk to y'all later.